Hello everybody, welcome to another game news episode. So before we start, I also publish on Rumble and I'm in these socials just in case you for extra support and all that good stuff. Not a lot of stuff going on, but still some interesting news. Yesterday I think there's been around the news that the 7800 X3D CPU is burning out. As you can see the bulge here, and it's burning out the motherboards. Also, from the few cases that we have knowledge, they are from Asus or Asus, depends on how you want to pronounce it. X670, I think, 670 boards, if I'm not mistaken. It's not. It's an Asus ROG motherboard. I think it's the chipset, the 670, I think. We got some news regarding that Gamers Nexus basically entering contact with this Redditor. This is from this, I think it's the same user that posted this on Reddit. They contacted him and offered to buy them even at full price because I think they want to look what is happening there. If they manage to salvage the board to see if they make like, I don't know, some troubleshooting to see what kind of thing happened there. But there is a lot of like info at the time we didn't know if it is like the user trying to messing around with overclocking to see if it gains some more performance or something like that. I heard some reports that this bulge here, it's on the same spot that the 3D cache is in, from what I can gather. I'm not sure how the layout of the chip inside it is, but supposedly it's from the same place, the 3D cache, which we all know it's very sensitive to temperatures. That's why the clocks are lowered on the X3D CPUs, and because they are temperature sensitive, and that's why they are good for gaming. But in terms of production, because usually production applications they use frequencies more than the cache itself. That's why the X3Ds are not that excellent at production applications. But yeah, I hope we will see sometime soon a video from Gamers Nexus to see if they found anything at all. And hopefully this user managed to get a deal with them and buy a new motherboard and CPU. Hopefully everything goes well. This is an update at the moment. I don't have any more detailed news here. We just need more information as always. The same thing happened with the like the GPUs, the 6800 XT boards from Germany. Sorry, still in the morning for me. And a lot of usually and the power connector from NVIDIA. We need to more information before I start speculating too much, but for all intents and purposes, it might seem that these users might try to get some overclocking, or there is some fault in the BIOS itself, and it doesn't handle power delivery to the CPU, and then over delivers power, and this kind of thing might happen. We need to see. Other news, the 4070 is not in a good position here. The Asus ROG, especially here on Newegg, they managed to get them with some promos codes to $600. So basically, it's a better one in terms of rasterizing. There is no competition between those two. It's only a matter if you want some fake frames or some upscaling technology to get into work. Then of course the 4070 is superior in that regard, but still, this is a good GPU. This is like the high end from latest generation RDNA 2. But yeah, we need to see more of this happening more quickly and more often, so we can see some GPU lowering prices. Still, AMD still doesn't have a response of RDNA 3 regarding mid-range, the 7800 and the 7700 and probably the 7600 GPUs. We'll see how it goes. I think we need to wait for that festival in the GT.com, which is like a Chinese big retailer, similar like a competition to Amazon, something like that in China. I think they're waiting for that festival, or in Computex. I think it's the ones that even like the Jensen is doing like the talk there. I don't know. Usually that I think it's Computex that it's called. Usually they announce new hardware, also usually GPUs like the middle range and everything. We'll see how it goes. I just hope this thing starts lowering prices so we can all gain from this. But yeah, because GPU market is completely in a dumpster fire here. In gaming news, we got Intel. I'm not going to try to pronounce this because my brain is not that good. The upscaling technology from Intel's now it's available on Cyberpunk, and supposedly we have like 70% faster performance. It's upscaling technology, so that's why it managed to get better frame rates, playable frame rates here. This is for the 750 GPU, and supposedly it's on 1080p ultra settings, RT medium, which is very good. Without the upscaling, of course, it's not very playable. But seems that the technology from Intel in terms of upscaling, it's very good in terms of at least gaining performance. I'm not sure how it compares in terms of image quality regarding DLSS and FSR. I didn't see recently any kind of comparisons. Mainly we only see like DLSS between and FSR. They put also here how they configure the thing. So of course the iCore i9, the latest one. Let me see. No, I cannot open this image here. Yeah, in terms of memory, they don't put it here. In terms of RAM, no, they don't put it. Dominator Platinum 32 gigabytes, DDR5. Yeah, I don't know if the usually the Intel CPUs can benefit for more DDR speeds here. I don't know if the increased here, it might get a little bit more performance out of it. I don't know. If you have like a similar configuration, maybe with the higher frequency on the DDR, maybe you can get a little bit squeeze, like 2, 3, 5% performance on this one, mainly because it's 1080p. Usually it benefits the CPU on this. But yeah, with the kind of lower end, mid-range from the Intel, we can see some improvements here, which is always good. And we got Atomic Heart, supposedly outperformed in terms of expectation, mainly because this is like the first game from this studio. It's a recently new studio, and they managed to get 5 million users in the first 3 weeks, but we have the caveat that it was launched also on Game Pass. I don't think we have here, no, we don't have like sales numbers, even though the company registered like a revenue of almost $200 million, but still, in terms of focus, of course, but this includes also these games here, the Plague Tale Requiem, which is a very popular game, Evil West, and the Teenage Mutant Turtles here. I don't know how much this game sold, but at least I think a couple of millions copies sold, because it's a good game from what I saw. I'm just waiting to upgrade my PC to start playing this game also, and see how it goes in terms of story and everything, because I didn't get spoiled. And I'm going to wrap up here with some gaming deals. I've got only this one, Mutineer Zero Road to Eden. Yesterday I did a lot of publisher and developer sales on Steam. I refer to that video from yesterday. But this one is 60% off with all the Fan Edition, which got everything, or just the Deluxe Edition with $20. But the difference here compensates for the Fan Edition because it has like the Fan Edition content instead of just the DLC. And we got some new, free games on Epic Game Store. I will leave a link on the description below. And basically this is it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, Kunamy Master out.